Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious people, serious minded people. We live in extremely critical times. You could say, in an historic sense, over the last 7,000 years, we have difficulty with records longer than 7,000 years ago, although we have some tantalizing indications. We don't really have enough to grab onto yet. So 7,000 years ago from today, all the way up to today, this information tells us that as a species, humanity has never been in this position before. And that's what this reading is all about in terms of tarot. Tarot, I've done them for over 20 years. I have discovered really predicts nothing. Once in a while, get lucky, but really doesn't predict anything. And at first I was disappointed when I was kind of working my way through that realization until I came to the realization what tarot does is very different, but very powerful. Tarot is the science of potential. Okay. What that means is it is directly connected or tied to you. You are the potentiator. You either go with the energy or you don't. It applies or doesn't, because you can't force it. It's like love or friendship. You can't make those things happen. They just do or don't. So tarot is the science of potential. You choose how to demonstrate that, how to activate that. Now, for the past 50 plus years, I have done astrology and numerology, and those are the sciences of cycles. And I mean cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles. But when it gets to astrology, one of the greatest things that I've had to try to overcome as an astrologer, and I have found very few astrologers being able to overcome this, is the complication. Astrology is a science. It has been proven. And it is not, that's why I use the expression a science of cycles. It's not predicting. It's not pulling something out of your ass and going, oh, this is what's going to happen. We try to grasp the cycles, and because of that, I will focus mainly on Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, the three farthest planets, because those really lay the foundation, the mindset, if you will, for society. And you get Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Moon. They are kind of stoplights, green light, red light, off ramps, those kinds of things. Or is it going to go slow? Is it going to go fast? But the real foundation is laid with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And so what I do is, I won't do it today, but periodically you will see me bring in something in regards astrological cycle. And I will use that as a foundation for the tarot reading. Because remember, those foundational astrological things, that's what we're working out of. And to give you a very, very, very quick review, I do this almost every day, but I do it intentionally. You take the planet Pluto, and you take the planet Uranus. Go back to 1776, July 4, 1776, when we declared our independence as a country. You will find that Pluto is in essentially, give or take a degree or two, essentially in the same place it was in 1776. Uranus in the same place as it was in 1776. Again, give a little fudge factor in there. But essentially, that's what we're talking about. Well, go back to 1776. What were we talking about? Pluto is the planet of evolution. Uranus is the planet of revolution. Bring it up to today. Evolution. Revolution. The planet is vibrating with those ideas. That's exactly what's in the air. And since the United States is going to have its 250th birthday, July 4th, 2026, I'm giving the current administration until that time, July 4th, 2026, to show if they have any balls or not. Now, I voted for them because, frankly, the Democrats offered me a puppet show. And I know there are people who are going, well, fine. You tell me what they did positively to make America stronger, to make America better, to make it better for all people. You ain't going to have anything to pull from. But you want to hang on to your delusion, hang on to your delusion. I did the Trump thing because there was nothing else. I had no other choice. I couldn't go to the Green Party. Jill Stein is nowhere equipped to handle the job that needs to be handled. Nowhere. So that would have been an absolutely wasted vote. So I went with the current administration with the provision. It's not a free ride. You deliver for the middle class and the poor in America. Now that does not mean give things away to them. Although American capitalism, which is fascism because it's the government being run by business, and that's what we have here. The government has always used socialism for big business. They always got the freebies. They always got the tax breaks. A business could walk away from a town, leave its buildings, and say, screw it, we don't have to clean them up. It's the local community who will pick up the bill for that. I've heard somebody say to me that what it boils down to is business privatizes their profit. They keep their profit, but they socialize the debt. Here, you guys fix it up for us, because that's what socialism is about. It's designed our road system, our post office, our police, our fire, our state parks, our city parks, our national parks, all kinds of things, plumbing, that you get the water, and all of that stuff for the common good. But used as it is in capitalism, again, fascism, because the government is run and owned by big business. That's why they don't pay attention to you and I anymore. When was the last time they did anything for the average person? Yeah, it's been decades, literally decades. Government doesn't work for us. It works for big business in Israel. That's what it works for. And so at this point, I am giving the current administration until July 4th, 2026, our 250th birthday from the United States. Stand up for the middle class and the poor. Give them avenues, give them opportunities where they can gain back their dignity, their humanity, where they can improve their lives. I have very little faith that the Trump people are going to do it, although I still have some hope. But it's only a year and a half, a little bit less. At that point, we may have to take this Pluto, Uranus, evolution, revolution kind of thinking, and we may have to go to 1776 again to reclaim our government. So we'll see how that all shakes out. So the idea is the planets set the foundation, but now the tarot gives you a clue as to how you can make your way through that foundation. That's the importance of tarot. That's why I take it so seriously, but that's the reason why I combine the numerology, the astrology, and the tarot together in a tarot reading, because I have to give some purpose, some point to the tarot energy. So let's get to ours today. Middle card is the oracle card. Sets the mood. It's not a tarot card, but it sets the mood for the reading. It says peace. Whew. How powerful. For Christian people, many, many times in the New Testament, Jesus talks about peace. My peace I give to you. My peace I grant you. My peace, 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 peace. Other than the very, very basic essentials like food, water, air, I think peace fits in there in the number 4 position easily. And what would your life be like if you could have a peaceful life? Amazing, isn't it? Think about that for a moment. A peaceful life, a secure life. Not necessarily trouble-free, but whatever obstacles come up, you can handle. There's that livability factor, peace. So that's what this reading is all about. In effect, taking your life and putting it in bubble wrap. Okay? The meme for today is, or says, you are an alchemist. You can take any situation and transmute it into something greater. You are the master at changing any negative circumstances into positive ones. You're visionary. You're dynamic. You are actively choosing better every time. That's peace. That's power. And that's how you can bubble wrap your life. The numerology in this card is 23. 2 is decision. 3 is lining up the frequencies in every human being, the frequency of your mind, your body, and your spirit. That's the human trinity, mind, body, spirit, lining those energies up like you would in a gasoline-powered car. Guys will get this more, I guess, than the gals will, but you got a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder, 12-cylinder. It doesn't make any difference. You got to have all those little things operating together in unison. You have to have all the cylinders lined up. So that's what the 3 is talking about, lining up your mind, your body, and your spirit, the energy in each of those. Making a decision for change, because 2 and 3 equals 5, and 5 is change. We are ready for change. We want to go to peace. Please, let me be able to take a breath, see a blue sky, sunshine, and know that it's okay. Tall order these days. Let's get to the reading. All the way to the left, King of Pentacles. Pentacles are our value system. I know there are a lot of tarot people go, money, 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 cars, jobs, money, 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 money. That's what got us in the shithole that we are right now, because it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. Not money, but the love of money. We have the love of money. Money more important than anything else, which means our humanity goes. King of Pentacles says, wait a minute. Let's reevaluate, and if necessary, rebuild our sense of values, our purpose. I'll bet you if you did a set of values, put a new set of values together, peace would come up near the top. Because that's so important. I don't even care if you have a relationship. If the relationship is not peaceful, it's no good. Whether it's your children, your spouse, doesn't make any difference. Brother, sister, doesn't make any difference. If it's not peaceful, it's no good. That would be part of the new and improved value system. That's what the king offers. The next card is the 8 of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas, beliefs, information. You see her surrounded by swords. Each one of those is a truth, a fact, but she's blind to them. Hands are tied up behind her. Eyes are covered. She can't see the truth. She can sense it, she can feel it, but she can't touch it. She can't access the truth. And that's where you're at. That's why the king says you got to get a new set of values that emphasize the positive things, putting peace at the very top. Man, I'm just thinking about having a peaceful life. How wonderful. In fact, that's the one thing that's really missing. Yeah, they're poisoning our air, our water, our food, our society. Yeah, they're putting shit up in the air, and that's bringing all kinds of chemicals, those chemtrail things. Yeah, they're doing all of that. But peace, that's the goal. So we look to the next card. It is the Knight of Cups. Cups are things that we are emotionally attached to. Doesn't mean romance. There's an element of love, but the page always changes the storyline. And so you're looking for creative beginnings, good news. You're looking to find that peace. That's what the Knight of Cups. And it's going to give you an opportunity to find that peace. And the final card is the Nine of Wands. Wands are positivity, excitement, joy, enthusiasm, gratitude. And the Nine of Wands talks about determination, stamina, courage. It's like the Shawshank Redemption. You know, at one point, the hero, Tim Robbins, has to swim through a vat of shit to get out of the prison. It's kind of what we're doing here. Same difference. And the Nine of Wands says that's what you're doing. You're willing to do what you can in your life. You don't have to change the whole world. Just change you. That's good enough. To bubble wrap your life. You're looking for that peace. It means you got to adjust your value system. It means you got to be open to the truth around you. It means you have to be open to appreciating yourself enough to hope for peace. And the Nine of Wands says you're willing to put everything down, all the bullshit, start over again, because it's that important. Bubble wrap your life. Find peace. You are the alchemist. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested reading. Hope you're here with me. By the way, please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. It's really important, more important these days than ever, because very quietly, the internet is really, really ratcheting down. So I'd like a little support from you if I could. Thank you so much in advance. So that is the reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together to do some tarot and astrology and numerology and put this whole package together so that you really understand what the energy is that's available to you. Peace and blessings.